So stopped into my local EB to pick up my copy of Sekiro Collector's Edition. Got this, I'm pretty sure this is the pre-order. It's a Katana replica letter opener. So that was neat. While I was there though, apparently the PlayStation Slim has dropped down to $49.99 Canadian, and I couldn't pass that up, so I decided I'd get one. We're not going to open that today. We're just opening Sekiro. This is probably going to go just straight in the collection after I remove these terrible, terrible labels. In fact, how bad are they? Actually, they're not too bad. I'll get a pin or something, and we'll get rid of that. So we're going to move this to the side. We'll leave it in the background right now. I'm thinking we take this letter opener and we open the other box with it. So we're just going to see how easy or hard this is. I think this was the pre-order bonus, but I don't know. It's apparently 8 inches wide by 1.5 inches tall. So, pretty neat looking. It's, I guess, his katana. I haven't played the game yet, obviously. So, this is pretty neat. What do you think?
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
I want to see it come out of the sheath, though.
So, we'll see if it's... Oh, yeah, it comes right off the thing here, so... Oh, it's tight.
Oh, that's
there we go.
Cute.
Neat. You can see kind of... Try to get some of the detail here if the camera will actually focus on it. Oh, yeah. Close enough. Not the best camera that we're using today, but... See if we can slide that back in there. So, kind of neat. I mean, if that's the pre-order bonus, that's a pretty cool pre-order bonus. Sid, if you could stop climbing around back there.
I'm going to grab him.
Yeah. Cat's named Sid. He's liking to climb on everything. So we're going to take this. We're going to see if I can remove this sticker with it. Actually, is he sharp or anything? Oh no, it's like a standard letter opener. It's got no edge to it there. So I doubt I'll even be able to pull a corner on that. So we're just going to use a standard steak knife here. See if I can catch the lip. Catch the lip. Just without doing any damage to the box. Okay, we're going to have to use an actual heat gun, maybe some tweezers, to get that off. Now, as EB Game does, they seal with circle seals. So we're going to see if this letter opener can actually cut that. I doubt it will. It's a bit thick. It's definitely going to be more for a letter. Yeah, so we're going to use an actual knife for that. Because this, as you can see, maybe we can get it in there. It's not exactly a blade. It looks kind of like a blade, but it's really not sharp at all. Good for opening letters, not so much for opening anything else, really. So, we'll just take this knife in here. I'm going to try to back it up just so I can see in the camera. So you want to try to just do a little cut there and not cut yourself. I did that the other day. That's what happened to this finger. In fact, usually I would use a much sharper knife. Could you grab me a better knife, please? Thank you. Maybe come in from this side.
Use the edge of that.
Yeah, there we go. This is a speedy sharp knife sharpener, but if you use the edge of it, you should be able to just slice right through there. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. Let's set that aside.
Not sponsored.
Oh, they did. Yeah, not sponsored. Give me that back. So they have another one on the other side here. They really don't want anybody getting in. Which, actually, that's a very good angle too. So this is all the stuff that's supposedly included in here. We've got a really nice statue. Wow, we'll be the judge of that whenever we get through here. Oh no, did that cut right through? So, lesson learned, bring specific tools whenever you're doing this, not hastily. Because now I probably marked it right here, you can see it. Oh well, maybe a collector, but sometimes I just want to play my game.
Hey,
is there more at the bottom?
Circle stickers on the bottom.
There's another 2 at the bottom. EB Games, really? Okay. So we're just gonna for your viewing pleasure. Let's see if I can manage to not cut myself. There's one.
Don't be offended, but I would laugh if you cut yourself with a knife sharpener.
I know, right? That would be, there. That one was a little bit harder to get in the camera view, so. Yeah. Pull that. There we go. So, we're expecting to see a pretty awesome looking statue according to this. A steel book, something that's in a ninja scroll, 3 of the coins from the game, which Tiffany has pointed out that we believe that is Japanese kanji on the artwork here, and
it looks like it's
Chinese
Chinese characters
on those. So there's also supposed to be a soundtrack, and I believe that's an art book. So let's see. Zed. Damn it. I'm gonna bring a cat into the view. This is the little troublemaker. Stop being a troublemaker. Get out of here, buddy. Okay. So, now, how are we getting into this box? How does this box open?
Opens,
It's like a shoe box. Oh, yeah, right there. Okay.
There we go.
It's exactly like a shoe box. So we're just going to bring this back into camera view, maybe. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. What's this? We've got his bottom half and his top half, maybe? Oh, they're showing how to put in the sword. So is it going to focus there? So it's saying...
Oh, that's to cut the bands that are securing it there.
Yeah, so it's the stuff holding them in.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay, let's start with the steelbook. Or, yeah, if you want to just kind of tip that up.
Yeah.
So this is how it's coming right out of the box. So it's got the statue right here. We've got that scroll we were talking about. Parts of his sword as per that diagram to pull it out. Here's the steelbook. I'm assuming all the other content is underneath. So we're going to pull these out one at a time. And try not to mark the steelbooks. So steelbooks are notorious for scratching real easily. So we're going to see. That's some pretty nice artwork on there, actually. You can get kind of the metallic look there. On the back, nice fog effect. I guess this is maybe the sword. Yeah, it comes all the way around. So when you open it, if we look at the full art there, you can kind of see. I do like the writing font on that. And there's the game. Nice little disc. I have it for the PS4 edition. And I have your reflection there. You can see, well, we'll get you out of the reflection for now. Face reveals or something is another day. What is this? This is, I believe, that little art book. I thought it was going to be bigger from the picture on the back. Okay, I've got half the book.
I would say just tug it a little bit.
Oh, I can pull it from on this side, actually. There's
There
a one
we
up
go.
there. I did not see that. So, it's a, I'm not even sure what that material would be. What would you say?
It feels like it's fabric. Actually,
so
it feels
it's-
like cotton.
Yeah, it's like a cotton fabric. It feels kind of nice
for the
to touch,
ASMR
actually.
right there. That's for the
Oh,
ASMR
God.
community.
I don't have a very good mic for this right now to hear an ASMR kind of thing going on. Oh,
Yeah.
that is a
Tight.
cover there. Now, I don't want to go too far because we don't want to damage it any, but see what's going on in here. So I'm assuming this is an art
Glossy
book. We got,
photos.
yeah, it's all glossy pages. Environment, artwork, story. Story there. So some nice concept art. There's a little kid there. Not sure what's going on with that. Assuming all of this will be kind of revealed in the game. Nice little temple. So kind of flip through these real quick. I'm sure you can probably find all this stuff online if there's anything that I can see that, ooh, that's a neat little fire sunset kind of thing going on there. It's a little bit darker, so it's harder to see in the video, but so this is that girl again, and then whom I believe is the main character on the right-hand side is the Shinobi of the Divine Air, it says up here, and then Kuro for the girl. We have Emma and Genichiro Ashina. I probably butchered that name. Please don't curse at me. It's the Sculptor. Well, it says Sculptor, not the Sculptor, but... and then this one here is the Fallen Soldier at the Dilapidated Temple. I think we'll kind of speed around through some of these unless they look really, really neat. So this is, I guess, his arm. He's supposed to have a prosthetic that you can actually attach things to. That's like a flame vent, so a flamethrower? Now we've got his katana, which looks like it's going to be named Kusabi Maru, maybe? And then Mortal Blade. Not sure if this is the same sword. No, it looks like a different hilt and everything, so maybe he's going to have two different swords. Potentially more. Some more enemies, I'm assuming. Elderly, literally labeled elderly woman. Shinobi Hunter. Shura Samurai, that guy's beefy.
Yeah.
Bandit. Chained Ogre. And a Guardian Ape.
Dang.
So, there's the Guardian Ape. Look at that sword right through his head. It's interesting. So far, some nice concept art, that's for sure. Corrupted Monk. Desecrated Corpse. Then we have just a collectible art book kind of ending there. So, now you can see, one of the things about collectibles that always sucks is now I've got that bend in there. But that's a necessary evil to look at it. Now we have the soundtrack. Oh.
So it's definitely a digital...
yeah, so I'm just going to look off of this off camera first, make sure there's not a code. Okay, there is a code. It's on the back of this. You can't see it. You're not allowed.
Digital download.
I'm okay with that. I don't mind not having an actual CD. I mean, look at all the other content. This was $119.99 Canadian, so that's a steal for the amount of stuff this is. I've been told already by the EB Games employees that the statue is going for like $200 Canadian online right now. This is the first day. It just came out, so these are those coins. Again, everything in here has a little finger holder for you to be able to actually get in and under, which I greatly appreciate with collectibles. I can't even really pull that out without... I don't want to damage it.
It's metal. You'll be fine.
Is it, though?
Yeah, I'm assuming
Feels
it's metal.
like metal, but
yeah.
Holy, it's really in there.
Can I try?
Yeah, go for it. Just don't want to break it or anything. Or scratch it or whatever, right?
Oh, wow. That is
Yeah, see, it's really in there. Like.
There we go.
So what did you do? You just pull up on that or something?
Yeah, you pull up and then you put your thumb right against them.
So I believe all three of these have the same characters on it. Yeah, they do. So we'll just show you the one. So, as you can see, we've got some characters on there. It's got a very coin-looking shine to it. Like,
I'm not sure that that's like accurate to the size of actual...
I don't believe so. But again, this could be like a mythological currency that is based on a normal currency, because usually coins like these that I've seen, they're usually a lot smaller. I'm not an expert on Japanese, Chinese, or other characters like this, but it looks vaguely Japanese to me.
Chinese.
Or, sorry, yeah, Chinese. Japanese is usually, well, kind of like... Where did it go here? Like on the game case, like...
The
is
top
that even
one especially? I don't know, honestly. I'm unsure.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like...
It does look very
like there's
Chinese.
a lot more strokes to this than Japanese would be. Anyway, let us know in the comments what language is this, or is it not even a real language? Is it something they've made up to look similar to Chinese or Japanese, or maybe even Korean? I don't know what Korean really looks like.
It's not Korean.
I don't look at Korean much, so yeah, getting that even back in there is... So if I go in like that, maybe push it in. Holy! I'm gonna let you try, because
there you go.
see, I'm just too delicate with my collectibles. I don't want to break them. So, all right. So
Let's open the scroll.
If you want to hold it like there, so we can see. Let's see what this scroll is. We'll save the statue for last. So it's actually twine. Like an actual twine there. I was expecting this just to be a piece of paper that was like rolled up and looked like it, but it is
Actual part. It feels
actually
like parchment.
Yeah, like a parchment. That's really cool, and I'm assuming it's some types of dyes and tannins to make it look the way it's looking there. Let's see if I can...
Maybe just slide it off.
Yeah, that might be... no, it's definitely on there.
Oh, okay.
So, secret ninja scroll here. I'm assuming maybe it's an Intel thing, or... I'm going to defer to the person with nails.
Okay, hold the box.
Okay.
You know what's funny is I actually just cut my nails today, but I am getting some luck in opening this.
It's tough, but not for anybody with at least partial nails. Okay, we'll pass that back. So, pretty tight. I'm probably not going to be able to get that back on. So, we'll see. Here, we'll unravel it this way so we can kind of see the whole thing.
Ooh, it's upside down.
Is it?
It looks like... Oh, no, hold on.
Oh, yeah, it's upside down.
Is it? I thought it was supposed to be like a portrait style. No, you're right, yep.
Yeah, so... It's got a whole bunch of different details. It's probably a map of the game area. Whatever, maybe city we're in, fortress.
I love how faded it is. Very authentic.
Yeah, it feels authentic, but at the same time, like, you can see kind of how this is now curled. I don't know. It's really neat. That's a cool collectible.
It's like the special edition of Skyrim that came out. I think when it came out originally, came with a map of Skyrim, of the province of Skyrim, and I have it on my wall, and it's really nice, and it's like a textured parchment, but this is like, this looks more authentic than that does.
Ooh,
just the way that it's printed.
Is that going to work for rolling it back in, or am I going to have to actually fully unroll it? Oh no, it's working. Okay.
You don't have to get it super tight. Just, that's what she said. Just put it back in there.
Thanks for having those kind of jokes already. Jeez. So I'm just gonna kind of give it a quick knot here. Well, not a knot, but my fingers can manage to actually do this. Not so great at delicate work here. I'm a gamer, I hit large buttons. Don't do threads. So that is definitely not as good of a bind as they had originally. But as long as it fits in there, that's all that's going to matter to me. Perfect. So yeah, I was wrong. I don't believe there's anything underneath this because all of those things did come out there. So we've got the little sword tip there, as you can see. Again, not really sharp.
The blind, just get a little more light in here.
It's starting to get a little bit dark.
There we go.
So we're trying to use a little bit of natural light because it's a lot better than the lights I have in the house. So this, I'm going to set this down right here. We're going to see if we can just pull him out ever so gently, because this portion I really don't want to... Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Before we keep tugging, that's what I meant by these scissors. So there's a portion there, portion there, portion there.
Grab the kitchen shears over there.
Yes. Grab those.
We can always cut this part out. Like me walking over there.
No, we'll just do some raw. So here we go. We're just gonna get that in under there. Chop.
And then there and there.
Oh, watch your fingers, hon.
I work in kitchens. I'm not scared of blades.
Oh. And there we go.
Besides Wesley Snipes. That's, you know.
Well, that's a different kind of blade.
Exactly.
So.
There it is.
It just comes right out, no problem at all. Is there anything in this? Is it a baggie?
I think it was
so it's just a protective kind of thing from having it rub. So, we'll bring this guy into view here. I'm just going to lift him up. Well,
you can
maybe
put
we'll
him on top of here if you want. Just like on the edge. Yeah. I don't know, it's too tall.
Yeah. Using a phone camera, so it's a little bit more difficult. But we can kind of zoom in here and show off some of his details as long as it focuses. You need, pull your hand back out of there so it doesn't focus on you. So you can kind of see his prosthetic there. There's actually quite a bit of detail. Now the material that this is made of feels very much like a normal resin kind of style statue. I'm going to just rotate him around here and try to stop bouncing with my hands. Not very steady hands. You can see the katana on his back, so it does look like he's got, the one katana is unsheathed, which comes down the side, and that's what we're about to add to him here. Now, at his stance's angle, I'm going to say that this blade is
tipped down.
Tipped down like this. We're going to back that up so it's down like this. Which means, I'm just going to see how this hole is. It's actually like that. There we go. So, one thing right away that I'm going to, I'm just going to see if I can push that way. There we go. Now it's a little more in line with the actual hilt. So you can see how that's kind of added some detail, and that's how they managed to pack that in without having any damage. This is made of more of a flexible plastic rather than a resin, whereas this one is actually a resin. So see kind of down the feet. There's a lot of detail to this thing. I'm thoroughly impressed. Like, this is a quality resin statue. It's a decent size. I mean, do we have anything for scale? Do we have a banana for scale? No, it's okay.
There's a water bottle for scale.
So, water bottle. He is. I'll just kind of push this back. So yeah, he's basically a water bottle height. So he's fairly large. It's not small by any means, so it's not a huge statue. Let's see some more details here. Show in, well, I was going to say his crotch, but we're not more looking at that belt. And in underneath, you can see in here, he actually has some ninja chainmail. See if it'll focus on that. So you can see it kind of there. The little blue is where the chainmail is parting. He's got a little bun at the back and every individual hair here. We'll see if I can get it to zoom or actually focus. So the prosthetic looks like it goes all the way up into his arm, so he's lost pretty much the whole thing. It's kind of bone here with some tool there. So all in all, pretty good quality. I'm thoroughly impressed. For $119.99, I just got a collector's edition that's the normal price. That wasn't discounted like that PlayStation. This is quality work and a lot of content here for $120 Canadian. If every game company had collector's editions like this, I would have statues all around my house. This is really good.
He has the only acceptable man bun.
Yes, for sure. You can even, so if you can get it to try to zoom in on the right of his hair there, he's in the game, as far as I know, he's actually starting to lose color because of his die twice ability, where he's able to resurrect. So you can see in his face,
yeah, it's like gray.
It's causing him to actually lose color, and he's starting to like almost become ashen-like. So, and that detail is in this figure as well. So.
Yeah.
I would rate this, like, the amount of stuff in here compared to the amount of money, like, this is pretty much a 10 out of 10. I don't like giving numbers to things, but this is, like, the first time I've had a collector's edition where I'm like, every dollar was worth it, and I probably would have paid more. Don't get the wrong idea. I would love to continue paying $120 for collector's editions like this. So, tell us what you think about that in the comments there. If you bought the collector's edition as well, see if you are looking for anything like this, and just kind of show you that again. So, yeah, let us know what you think. Hit a like if you enjoyed this. We'll do some more unboxing videos of future content if you guys like this stuff. If you don't tell us, we don't know. So,